Oda, stop trolling. So recently, One Piece SBS 113 released, and a lot of the questions that Oda answered to are ridiculous. Like, bro, the very first question this nigga answers to is if Jinbei's is blue. Like, nigga, why is that the first question you answered? Then next, there was a fangirl who asked what size is Akainu's volcano, and this nigga goes on to answer that it's 15 inches. I don't know why the fuck you would even answer that question if you're trying to fight it. Now that that's out the way, we can finally get into the big ones. The first one being, we finally get confirmation that Frankie and Queen are related. Now, back then there were a whole bunch of speculations during Wano that Frankie and Queen were actually related due to the timing of Frankie's birth and the same child that Queen had. The next question, another fan then asks, who is the pirate on the cover of chapter 631? And Oda confirms that it is Scopper Gabon. Now, I ain't gonna hold you, everybody including me, deadass thought it was Shiki because of the robe and the hair that's coming out of the hat. But hey, Oda says what Oda says. It is what it is. In another SBS, Oda then says, out at sea, no one would take a child captain seriously, and looking older was also convenient for her journey to find her father Kuma, but now that she's on board the Sunny, which is now on Upbath, she seems to feel safe enough to remain as a child. Please keep an eye out for her from here on out. Now, this may be a low theory, but this might be implied that Bonnie might be a future Straw Hat, because remember, she had her own crew back in Sabaody, but then they all got fucked up, and then she got captured by Blackbeard, then later got saved by the Marines, and the fate of the rest of the crew is unknown. Oda then confirms that all the people that he put on the One Piece manga cover stories, that he might be able to return them back in the story, in which some of them he have. So I'm wondering if Enel is gonna come back too. Same with Yamato. We got another question of somebody asking Oda what time period is the One Piece world taking in, and Oda then mentions that we are in the age of the Sea Circle and the age of the Heaven, with the Sea Circle being in the year of 1541 and the age of Heaven being in the year 4141. Let me know what y'all think about that in the comments below. Then lastly, Oda drew a picture of what would happen if Luffy had color contacts in. This is what the motherfucker looked like.
Why the fuck do these niggas keep thinking I need? He got cold with his bitch. I want one beat. In the car with the smack, he might jump out the beat. Nigga said he got hit, nigga. I ain't even seen. Nigga spoke on Lil E, told his ass he could meet him. And white shot, jumbo with blue. The mini, that nigga was straight from the start. How the fuck I really ain't geeking for features. I really